Hi, I want to talk about a fascinating topic. I think it's just so interesting. So, when you're looking at emotions, there are different emotions that actually wreak havoc on different organs and glands in our system. And I first learned this when I was working at Hippocrates Health Institute. It was like we noticed that many different people that came in, they usually came in with usually cancer, but any type of degenerative disease. And the ones that had certain cancers like breast cancer and prostate seemed to be very, very sweet, especially breast cancer. Those ladies were like, you know, over the top nice. So that's they're always doing for other people. And they're not filling their bucket back up. So they get drained and then that can lead to some degenerative disease. So it's really interesting. And so different personalities to different diseases. If you had a colon or liver disease, usually you have a lot of bent up anger, resentments, things like that. So every single organ and gland has their emotions linked to them. If you look at your lungs, that's grief. So when you're grieving, it's your lungs. If you're heartbroken, it's your heart, right? So it's like somebody passes away or breaks up with you, you have a breakup. It's really affects your heart. That's kind of like the broken heart syndrome. And if one person dies and say they've been together with their spouse for 50 years and then the other one dies within a couple days, that's literally they died of the broken heart. It's just so, it's so interesting to just kind of understand that. So if you kind of live in a system of like, I'm always frustrated, I'm always depressed, I'm always indecisive, I can't make decisions, I got a lot of anger, that's liver, gallbladder that it affects, as well as colon. Kidneys are fear, like, so if you're very jumpy, like, oh gosh, everybody jumpy, you're like, oh, what's happening to me? That means you have a lot of bent up fear in your kidneys. If you look at like your spleen, stomach, that's where you hold your anxiety, nervousness. I'm just a worrier. That whole thing. Don't say that about yourself. But those are those emotions, helplessness, failure. When you look at the lungs, like I said, grief, crying, sadness ends up holding into your lung area, as well as the colon. Kidneys, dread, fear. So we got a lot of that lately. Dread, fear, terror, conflict. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of kidney stuff going on lately. And then your reproductive glands is going to be like longing, overwhelm, humiliation, jealousy, like all of those are kind of stored in those areas. So if you're feeling a lot of that, it can be one of two ways. Either the organ or gland is out of balance itself and you're feeling more of those emotions from it, or you have those emotions and you're not processing those emotions and they're just getting stored in that organ or gland. So that's one of the things that we do address at the Body Project. We look at what organs and glands and emotions that are affecting your body and have techniques and ways to be able to release those from your body so that you are able to move on freely to heal that organ or gland. So it's just a really interesting topic. So I just wanted to give you a little insight to some of those things that affect your organs and glands, some of those emotions, and invite you, if you want to address more about the emotional needs that you have, please reach out to us. We will do a free consultation to kind of go through and find out what your needs are so that we can really address them exactly the best way to handle them and who you would need to see at the Body Project. So anyways, we definitely look forward to helping each and every one of you go through all of your emotional stuff and allow your body to heal. Hope you have a wonderful day.